Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you again with the Disney Artist channel. In today's video it will be the character Boun from the movie Raya and the Last Dragon. Boun is a supporting character in Disney's 2021 animated feature film Raya and the Last Dragon. He is a street-savvy entrepreneur from Tale and the owner of a boat restaurant dubbed the Shrimporium. On their mission to restore the Dragon Gem, Boun became Raya and Sisu's guide through Kumandra. Boun is a 10-year-old boy from the deserts of Kumandra's Tale Land, where he grew up alongside his family. When the Droon were unleashed upon Kumandra, Boun's family were among the victims of the spirit's plague. In the aftermath of the tragedy, Boun became the sole proprietor of the Shrimporium boat restaurant. As the Droon were vulnerable to water, Boun rarely left his boat to remain safe from the plague. A precocious street kid from Tale, always up for a business deal, Boun is an adult in a child's body, capable and self-sufficient. He is the self-styled owner, manager, chef and captain of his boat, the Shrimporium. Deep down, he's a vulnerable child who has lost his parents to the Droon. Boun is a fast-talking, hyperactive salesman frequently on the hunt for potential customers. He enjoys cooking and food, hence his career choice. Confident and self-assured, Boun shows great pride in his craft. He promises that his meals are good enough to create happiness. All the same, Boun doesn't take kindly to criticism regarding his cooking, taking offense to Tong's intolerance for Boun's spices. Nearly as much as cooking, Boun enjoys money. Though he initially appears devoted to strict company policies, such as not offering rides on the Shrimporium, he can be convinced with enough jade currency. He is nevertheless an honest businessman, and never attempts to swindle his customers for their valuables, despite Raya's initial suspicions that he would. Boun is knowledgeable for his age, particularly in terms of business-related practices. He is also fairly well versed in Kumandra's history. He resented the Fang land for their treacherous attempt to steal the Dragon Gem, which ultimately led to the Droon's invasion. After Raya, Sisu, and Tuk Tuk escape from Namari in the land of Tale, Boun introduces himself to the three as he explains that his restaurant has shrimp kanji, to which Boun describes himself as Captain Boun of the world-famous Shrimporium. Raya asks him if he knew how to get to Talon, to which Boun explains that his boat is not fast enough, to which upon noticing Namari and her mercenaries after Raya, Sisu manages to help Boun's boat go faster in order to evade the Fang soldiers just as Namari and her mercenaries retreat. During lunchtime on the boat, Boun prepares kanji for Raya and Sisu, to which Boun tells them to try the house special kanji just as Boun's boat continues sailing towards Talon. As the Shrimporium arrives at a swamp, Boun explains to Raya about the Droon's mysterious lurking just as Sisu describes the Droon's behavior to Boun. Boun and Sisu share each other's condolences about their relatives lost during the Droon incident just before the Shrimporium is close to arriving on Talon. Arriving on Talon, Boun stays near his boat next to Sisu as Raya and Tuk Tuk plan to look for another piece of the gem, to which upon hearing Raya in danger, Boun explains to Sisu to give Raya credit, to which she goes to the marketplace in a plan to help Raya. After retrieving another gem piece from Dang Hu, Raya, Tuk Tuk, and Sisu board the Shrimporium again to set sail for Spine just as she notices Noi and the three Angus on the boat, to which he explains that he is stuck with unusual costumers on the boat, explaining to him that Angus have 9 stomachs. On their way to Spine, Boun tells Noi and the Angus to stop eating the shrimp in his kitchen just as he tries to calm them down. Raya manages to help Boun by giving them a plan to play hide and seek on the boat, much to Boun giving a compliment to Raya. Boun manages to enter Tong's shelter at Spine as he manages to rescue Raya and Sisu tied up to warn them that a group of Fang soldiers led by Namari to hunt down Raya by sending in a group of Spine soldiers to help capture Raya, only to find out that the Spine soldiers have been petrified by the Drune. Later, as Raya devises a plan to Tong to protect Raya's friends, Boun escapes with Tong across the forest along with the rest of Raya's companions as they escape into the Shrimporium. Back on the Shrimporium, Sisu then devises a plan to Raya to help her fight against the Drune, just as Boun and the rest of Raya's friends agree to help her defeat the Drune just as the boat is on their way to Fang. Just as Boun devises a plan to find the last piece of the dragon gem. Upon arriving at Fang, Boun argues with Tong about the ingredients placed on the soup Raya's father made, to which Raya tells her friends about the soup her father made for her before his petrification, to which it is interrupted upon seeing a flare on the sky. The next day, Boun and the rest of Raya's friends confront Namari before she fires her arrow at Sisu. With Sisu gone, Boun and the rest of Raya's friends react to what happened to what Namari did to her just before the Drune arrive at Kumandra again. As the Drune continue plaguing Kumandra, Boun is petrified along with everyone at Kumandra as the gem's magic fades away. With all the pieces of the dragon gem reunited, the Drune is wiped away. Just as Boun is revived alongside everyone at Kumandra, Boun then reunites with his missing family at Tail in joy. Later, Boun then visits the Kingdom of Heart with everyone else in rejoice. Boun appears to join all kinds of characters in taking a group photo to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Disney. Boun watches Pocahontas sing a verse of "When You Wish Upon a Star" before singing along as the group photo is successfully taken. Boun is left-handed along with Raya. In one of the many versions of the film's development, Boun was originally a handyman who owned a scrapyard and was originally the first person Raya meets on her journey to retrieve the gem pieces to vanquish the Drune. But filmmakers decided to have Raya meet Sisu first and make Boun owner of the Shrimporium. The name Boun is of Norse origin, meaning to prepare. In Laos, Boun is the romanization of the name Boun, which means good virtue, luck. It's also the name of the third king of Vientiane, Ong Boun. First is to draw from the body 2 legs, then wearing a sampot outfit for Boun. Next is to draw 2 arms, then draw 2 legs for Boun. Next is to draw the head, then make the face for Boun. Finally, attach 2 ears and draw the hairstyle for Boun. So the character Boun from the movie Raya and the Last Dragon has been completed. Now, if you like this video tutorial, please like and subscribe button to receive the new notify. At the same time, please download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many peoples of the world. Thanks for watching and see you soon.